What is going on? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build your own trading algorithm. Now, I'm going to be building mine here in this video, so you're actually going to get the over-the-shoulder look at exactly how someone would automate their strategy. So if you have a strategy, and which I do have a strategy that I'm going to be implementing today, but if you have a strategy, then you can follow along and then implement your own strategy into any bot. And that's like the most freeing thing in the world, because I'm sure you've been in the position where you have an open trade, and that open trade triggers your emotions. And when your emotions are triggered, you can't think straight. You can't think logically. So that's what bots help with. You know, at the minimum, you can watch this whole video and learn exactly how to build your own algorithm. And it's actually fairly easy to build, an algo that will allow you to make simple buys. Say, hey, I want to buy at resistance or support, or an algo like you can see in the bottom right here. I've got this risk algorithm going that's monitoring an open position. And it's just going 24/7, making sure to take me out of the market if the risk ever gets too high, or if there's a too big of a drawdown. So just this is something that will, or it has changed my trading forever. And once you do have a strategy that you can implement, then your bot can just trade for you 24/7. Which is nuts. Still mind-blowing to me, and I've been doing this for a couple years. So I'm gonna show you everything here in this video today. Pretty much, I'm building a bot that is going to enter when other people are trying to exit. So wherever other people put their stop losses, that's where my bot is going to put their entries. So I wanna test this out. Maybe we'll even make a back test. I'll probably make this this might be a couple videos, I don't know, but let's just go ahead and get into it. And I do want to encourage you, even if you don't know how to code or you're not super experienced at coding, just watch the whole video, because that's one of the best ways to learn. I know this stuff looks like Chinese sometimes, and it's very hard to understand when you haven't, even started. But at the end of the day, this isn't any harder than learning any other skill, really. So if you've ever played a sport before, or you've played like chess or checkers or board games, you learn all those things, you learn the rules, and that's all coding is. So I was a big time gamer growing up, and I was playing SOCOM all the time, Call of Duty, and that's what I love to do in my free time. I love to game. But now I think I found a new game. And this game is way more fun, because there can be real money on the line. Now, I don't want to say go use this bot by any means. I actually encourage you not to use this bot, but just to learn the concepts in this video that I show you step by step exactly how I'm building a strategy into my algorithm. And none of this is back tested, so I just want to give you that warning. But if you do appreciate me sharing all this here on YouTube, then just kick it for a while, and I'll show you how to do this. So the first thing I want to do here is kind of explain the strategy. So 1.5 to 2x ATR. So we're going to calculate the ATR most likely, and we're going to look at the price, and we're always going to put orders like 1.5x or 2x the ATR, and the ATR is the average true range. We might use something different, but I'm going to look for periods of consolidation. And then, for example, right here, people would be trying to get in, they put their stop losses down here. I would enter right here and trade up. So the whole goal here is to counter trade the masses, essentially. And who knows if it will work? We can back test it. That's the beautiful thing about coding algos. And first thing I need to do is make sure I'm connected to the exchange. So let's go ahead and make that connection. Phoenix equals CCXT dot Phoenix. And then we want to enable rate limit. set that to true. And then we want to go ahead and get our API key. Now you got to keep this super secret, so I put it in a different folder, and I'll get to that in a second. You want to put your secret in there as well. Now, if you're not going to use a different folder, just make sure you don't share this with anybody, and you can put your keys like this. I'll show you. So this could be your secret, and that could be your key. Now you get your API keys from the exchange, so make sure I get that in there. If you want to take a screenshot of this or something, that's how it's going to look for you if you're putting your keys directly in there. I'm not going to do that obviously because I'm on video right now, but I imported don't share config as D. I've already imported CCXT. I've imported time and schedule because we'll use those later. And in order for me to connect, I would do D dot that and then D dot that secret. Okay, and that doesn't look right. Okay, that looks better. And now I want to say Phemex I'm gonna name it to Phi, less characters to write. So I'm gonna say Phemex or Phi dot fetch balance. And if this prints out correctly, I'm gonna print it out. If this prints out correctly, that means I'm connected to the exchange, and that's good news. If it doesn't, then that's bad news. Okay, there, we got good news. We're connected. I'm pretty sure I'm connected to the same account as I'm on this trade, but okay. So now that we're connected, what is the first thing we want to do? Well, let's go ahead and put some time frames in here. I'm thinking between either the 1 hour, I think I'm gonna do a 15-minute time frame, but obviously we can change it to the 1 hour. 15-minute time frame. I'm gonna do this only in periods of consolidation. So that means when the price is going sideways for a while, that's when I will be looking for these opportunities. So for example here, this is consolidation on the 15-minute a little bit. It's not super long or anything, but I'm just gonna put all my notes up here because I'm kind of building this strategy out as we make it. So, you know, obviously don't just go run this, but please do learn from it. And if you have questions, I'm here to help. So you can go ahead and let me know below. So the first thing I want to do, I want to say time frame equals 15 minutes. Okay, limit, let's just put 20 for now. Symbol, we'll do ETH. Actually, all right, I'm gonna do BTC, ETH. I'm on a ETH trade is the thing. So BTC USD for now. And size, let's just put 1 for now. Take profit percentage. So let's go ahead and say the percentage of profit we want, or max loss. And I'll try to make sure to put some notes in here. I know sometimes I'll just fly through this, but I want to put take profit and max loss. This will pretty much be the percent that we want to exit at. Take profit or stop loss percent now. So here we're essentially saying, hey, if we get to 0.3%, we're going to take profit. And stop loss at 0.25. So we can change these, obviously. I'm going to set it up as, I just need to remember which way I set it up. Does this mean 30% or 0.3%. I think I'm gonna make it 30%, so 30%. And you know, you see the difference there. I could have this be 0.3% or I could have it be 30% depending on my math later. But you know, we'll get to that when we get there. Just want to make sure to knock out some of this initial code. What we want to do is we want to make a consolidation percent, because this will help us figure out, hey, when do we want to enter? It's going to pretty much look at the time that the market is consolidating, and we'll put it at 0.7% for now. And I'll get to that later, but this is kind of what I usually do when I'm looking for consolidation. I'll say 0.7%. And then let's just start building out the bot a bit. I'm gonna have to make some new files for sure, but if we can first go ahead and just, let's like say starting bot, print starting bot, okay. And what I wanna do is I kinda wanna like ghost code this out, because then we can think it through. Because like I said, I'm kind of doing this on the fly because I wanted to execute this strategy today. I typically don't make videos just to make videos. I'm usually building stuff that is on my to-do list, because we don't have unlimited time, and honestly I only have like 4 to 8 hours, you know, 4 to 6 hours really coding. So I just kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What I find happens is, you know, I put this stuff out there and someone gets motivated to actually build something really awesome, and or it helps, you know, turn a light bulb on at some moment. So yeah, it's pretty dope, because then I just put stuff in the Discord and we can all share it, and it's cool. So I'll put some of this code in the Discord once I get some good stuff going. So we want to get our current position for sure. I want to get some data. So get candle data for that time frame. What else do we want to do? We got to get the true range. And then maybe even to get the ATR. That's just the average of that. So we want to get the deviation of, get the percent deviation of the true range from the price. Let's do that, that's for sure. And then we want to make sure to only enter positions when not in position. That's something that's overlooked sometimes. And your bot will just like enter you. Just not popping. Okay, and okay, so from here I want to build out some functions for get current position. And then I want to get the candle data as well, and get the true range. So let's go ahead and make a function called get position. Should I do this in a different folder? I'm gonna do it in a different file. And I'm going to call this file functions. Okay, perfect. Now in this file, we need to import some stuff. let's import pandas because we definitely need that. Say from date time, import date time and time. Sheesh. From PYTZ, import time zone. And we need pandas TA. I don't know if I have it here. So I'm gonna pip install this. Pip install pandas TA. So it's TA package for pandas. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and go to new terminal. Pip install that. Oh, it's already in there. Cool, cool, cool. Import pandas TA as TA. So this will handle most of our TA. And then from time, import sleep. And then we want to import math as well. Okay, so what is the first thing we want to do? Let's go back here. Let's close out some of these. Let's go back here. The first thing we want to do is get current position, right? So to get current position, and sorry, sometimes I need to think. Like I said, this is my actual day-to-day. So if you do appreciate me sharing this stuff, please do tap that like button. But we gotta think too. We gotta think some of this through. So let's just go ahead and make a function called get position. And let's go build that out. Let's go to functions. Say get position. And we'll call this function from this file. Let's go ahead and say def, of course. And then we want to get the info of your position, right? Okay, and let's pass in some params because for Phemex at least, they need these. Every exchange is a bit different though, but you usually can figure it out with Google. Ask Google. Code, then USD, and then we would say something like fbow for balance. Fee. Oh, do I need to bring in Phemex here too? Yeah, probably. Oh no, my mouse just died. Or something, it got disconnected. This is no good for obvious reasons. Hey, but I can still code while that tries to connect back. So I'm gonna do fee.fetch balance. Look at this, I'm still able to go. Can't stop me. I'll pass in Phemex. Or fee, because I called it fee last time. And then I'll pass in the symbol. So since we're calling it from the other page, we can just pass those in. And then we want to pass in the params. Params equal params. And I'll get back to that keyboard or that mouse thing. I still can't move my mouse, which is unfortunate, but I guess I don't need it for now. So fbow would equal that. And then we want to get the position for the provided symbol. And I just passed that in above. So let's go ahead and do that. So how do we want to do that? Let's say position info. Position info equals, let's do position for position in phi bow. Let's say info data, and I think it's positions. If position symbol equals the symbol that we passed in. Okay. I think we need brackets on these. Okay, is that gonna work? I don't know, my mouse is not working. But let's go ahead and print. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Position, not like that. Position info. Okay, and I need to get my mouse. This is the time, because I don't know how to switch to the other page. So bear with me for a second. Oh man, I'll have to unplug something. That is no good. What a bad time to have your mouse go out. I guess I can unplug this. Not my mic though. Get me connected. Get me connected. All right, so we're gonna print out this position info here in a second. I guess I can keep working on this a little bit till that shows a connection. Super weird. Let's say if position info side does not equal none, then in position would equal true, right? So this is pretty much saying, hey, if the side is not none, in position equals true. That makes sense, right? Because if it's not none, side should be true. So my signals are still saying we should be selling here in the bottom right. And what's interesting, I don't know what's going on with my mouse, to be honest. Try to turn it on and off. Mouse off. Come on, buddy. Really need you. Need to go to the other tab. Could I jump on over? Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right, let me plug this back in before I forget, and this video never even gets to you. All right, dope. So we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go ahead and finish this up since we're almost done. Long equals true if position info, if the side of position info, if that equals by, else false. And then if not in position currently, then else in position equals false, and long equals none. Sweet. Let's go ahead and return. I hope this all works. I haven't tested it. So position info in position, and then also long. Okay, so I actually want to print all this out. So let's move this here, move that there, move that, boom. Position info, in position, and then long. So we should be able to see this if I run this. I need to import it. So let's go ahead and do from functions, just import everything with a little star. and get position. Now we're running it, and let's just run this and see if we can get our position info. Okay, I forgot to pass in the two things. So fee and symbol. Now I know I have a position for ETH USD, so let's do that because then we can see if it works. Okay, so solid little error. I did see something that I don't want there. I don't want those warnings, but we'll keep them for now. It's just annoying. So line 21 on get positions. See what I did here. Side equals none. I think this is not supposed to be a string maybe. Oh, maybe I didn't tap into this. I see. I forgot to tap in here. Got to put a 0 there to get into the right part of the dictionary or whatever. Let's go ahead and run it. Starting bot. Okay, perfect. Cool. I got a bunch of information. And here it is. It's just kind of jumbled right now. That's all good though. We got all the information we need. So what I want to do now is, what is this return? Let's go ahead and copy this over just so we can keep it close to us. Returns that. So that's what we want. That's what we want to do. I'm going to actually get rid of this print here. And yeah. And I'm going to explain this. Get the info of your position. That's pretty much what it does on Phemex. This returns position info in a dictionary. If you are in position, and whether you are long or not. I'll just go ahead and put this in the Discord too. Let me do that. Go ahead, grab this, make sure there's nothing that's gonna I should put some more notes here, like if position is true, then check if in position Phemex params may be different per exchange. And then here, I just want to make sure this is well documented. Get balance. And let's go ahead and say must pass in exchange and connection. All right, I'm just gonna throw that in there because I think somebody will find this useful. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, I just made this here, so let's go ahead and say add file, create thread, / command. Can I just put some code? No. Upload message as a file. Here is a useful function. Oh my goodness, that is ugly though. Can't be doing my Discord like that. Alright, this is taking too much time. I could be coding. I'm just gonna delete all this. Here's the useful function to get position info. Boom. That's all. That's short, sweet. Like it, love it. There it is. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I put that there. What's going on here? I just saw a bunch of red over here. Cool, cool, cool. So now that we have our position info, let's keep it moving. Sorry about that little hold up there. Just wanted to, if you wanted the code, you can have it. And let's go ahead and keep it moving. So let's hit a save. Okay, so we get all this information. Now we want to set it to something. Let's say equals, and then give it a little space. Give me some room. Let's say position info, and then we'll have in position. I can't spell right now. In position and long, and there. That looks good to me, I think. And that doesn't look great because it's a little ugly, so let's put a little less space there, one space there, and that should get us all our information that we need. So I think the next thing we need to do is we need to get the candle data. So candles equals get candle df. So another little function we need to make, and probably need to pass some things in, but this one's gonna be good. So I actually, what time is it? 12:40? Okay. I can still have another coffee. I'll have a little coffee, a little water. And since I'm a human, I gotta use the restroom real quick. So give me like, I don't know, 90 seconds, and I'll be right back. So that took a little longer, but I'm back. So let's go ahead and get into it, and let's get these candles. So it looks like we are still in that position, and it's going against me now. I've already taken profit though. So it's a free trade, but it's never fun to see. You can see both my signals here, or I guess all 12 of them. 9 of them are saying short, so gotta trust the strategy. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about it. As I mentioned, our RA took profits, which is cool. And it's been a very volatile couple days. I got my coffee, and I think we can power through this now. So now that we're back at the bot, essentially what we're going to do is we're going to get the candle data, right? So we're definitely going to need the connection passed in there. So phi. And what else will we probably need to be passing in? We'll have to pass in the symbol, of course, and probably the time frame and the limit. So the limit will be like how many bars do we want. Now we just need to make this function. So let's go ahead and copy all of this and go here, get candle df, and put a def there so we make the function. And let's describe this function so we know what we're getting ourselves into here. It's gonna be pretty simple. So this function returns a pandas df of, I think we just want the last one, the last n candles. So n equals limit. So that's why we're passing in the limit here. I have 20 for now. We'll probably need more. 200, I don't know. Let's just get the function going and finished. So let's call it open, high, low, close, volume. Say pd.dataframe. And we'll say phi.fetch open, high, low, close. Open, high, low, close, volume. And we'll say symbol. We want to pass that in. Symbol. Okay. Time frame. Limit equals limit. And then we want to set the columns. So I know this is hard to see, so let's do that. Just broke the text up a little bit for viewing purposes. And we'll say that the columns are time, open, high, low, close, and guess what's next? Volume. Boom, boom. And then we'll say set index to the time column. Perfect. So, okay, I'm just gonna write this out now. Get in the open, high, low, close volume, data in a df, boom. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna do in this function. How about that? Let's go ahead and hit return here. Let's see how fast I can post it in Discord. Return, because my fingers need to be coding all the time. Open, high, low, close the volume. Okay. It looks nice to me, right? I might as well just drop this one in Discord too. I can just, like, everything I do, the way I look at it is, if I do it on video, you can watch it and you won't have to think about it, because I'll think, and like I can only work, you know, I can only code for like 4 to 6 hours a day. But if I show you my code, then maybe a bunch of people like yourself will use it. And that's like 40 hours a day, 10 people, 20 people, 80 hours a day. So if I give my 4 hours of code away, it's like infinitely powerful. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see how this little experiment goes. Upload code as a file, and let's go ahead and whoa. Upload your message as a file. Okay, that's better. And we should have wrote, oh, I'm trying to do this fast. Get candle df.py. Open, high, low, close, volume, data in a nice data frame. Okay, perfect. I think that's what we did. And then I'll also, no, I won't put that. We're trying to be fast here. All right, I posted that in there just in case you want it. Okay. So now we're only returning the open, high, low, close, volume data. So let's see here. I think that's all we will need. So get candle df. I need to save this so this can activate. Activate. Get candle df. Get candle df. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we gotta test it. Print condos. Okay. Okay, looks like we got the data. We have the data. 20 bars. This is the time. This is the open. This is the high. This is the low. This is the close, the volume. Perfect. I like more bars though, to be honest. Let's see 50. See what that's looking like. Just give my eyes something to look at, please. Okay, that's looking nice. That's a lot of data. It gets me excited. Gets me really excited. Okay, so what else do we need to do? We need to get the true range. That's for sure. So let's do that. Let's say true range equals calc true range, and we'll pass in the candles from above. Get true range, pass in the candle data from above. Oh, I just had an idea. I need to write this on my whiteboard. 1 second. All right, that's a good idea. I just had a really good idea. If you want to know, let me know. Let me know, and I'll maybe send a picture of my whiteboard. It's a really good idea. Really good idea, Moon. Okay, so we're gonna calculate the true range. So let's just go ahead and take this, and since I'm passing in the candles, I'm just gonna bring it with it, and let's go ahead and say def calc true range, and this function, what's this one gonna do? This is gonna calculate the true range. Pretty simple, since we have our nice packages. Okay, and this is where we're going to lean on import pandas as TA. So pandas is TA, that's important, and it makes it super easy to make this function work. Okay, so we're just going to calculate and add the average. No, let's just do regular. True range. So we're going to implement the candle. I need to write this better. Calculate and add the true range to the candle's data frame that we passed in. How's that sound? I think it sounds pretty good. So using pandas TA, pip install life, pip that, calculate the true range. True range, okay. And then we're gonna say df true range equals df dot ta dot atr. And since I use df down here, let's make sure to use df here as well. We'll still pass in the candles just like we did. We'll just change this to df because I'm passing in the data frame, which is really the candle data, the data that we get. And this is pretty dope. This should calculate the true range, and then we want to, I want to get the most recent true range, but I also want to get, okay, I'm gonna do this. Return, I want the most recent one for sure. True range dot iloc -1. So that's going to give me the most recent one. No, it's actually not because I didn't put df there. So that's going to get me the most recent one. So calculate the true range, pass in. Returns the most recent true range with other data. And don't know why I need to yell for that, but full updated df with tr. Perfect. That looks good to me. And then I'm going to return the df as well, just in case. We'll see if I use it. But let's go ahead and see if this actually works. So let's hit save. Save. Activate. Let's delete that print. Actually, less characters. Hit Command X. Change that TR. Boom. That was smooth. That was smooth. All right, let's run this. Hope it works. Okay. Look at this. True range. There it is. 5.1, 5.6, 5.63. And then the average true range is quite easy to make once you have the true range. It's just what period do we want the range for? Let's go ahead and add something else here. What true range period do we want? well, we got the true range for now, so figure that out in a second. Did I put the code in there yet is the question. I don't think I did. Okay, well, let me just throw this code in there. Calculate the true range and put it into a df. Useful. This is a function that calculates true range and returns the last row and the full data frame with open, high, low, close, volume 2. All right, so dang, I should have wrote that after. Okay, let's copy this over. Perfect, perfect. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I should just do this later. I apologize. I get everybody asking like about the code and I forget. So I hope that this helped you. I really do, I really do. Upload your message as a file. Say true range, call this one true range dot py. Okay, sweet, that's there, and that took a little long, sorry. But let's go ahead and keep moving on this. Let's calculate the true range over the last 20 or so periods. Let's get the ATR too. So let's say df dot true range dot rolling, and we'll say the period is, let's say 20. Well, 20 is not that much. I feel like that's solid for now. Dot mean. So we'll get the df ATR. Dang, I should have just added that into the last upload. Okay, let's see if this does this now. I think that should work. Based on the true range, getting the 20 period ATR. ATR. Okay, so that's solid, that's solid. And remember, we're trying to buy or sell. We're essentially trying to enter when other people's stop losses are going off. So, I don't know, I read this book a couple times about the turtle traders, and I could have sworn, I may need to look this up, but it sounded like they used an ATR to exit, average true range, 2x or 1.5x, something around there. So we'll play around those numbers because we can, and they were pretty good. They were a pretty good group of traders, and if they use that, I'm sure there's some bots out there that use that as well. So the logic it takes to put your stop loss, whether you're doing it by hand or with an algorithm, I'm trying to figure out that logic and enter where they exit. So the ATR, I guess I put that there already. Let's put ATR. ATR equals calc this will be 0. and this will be 0, 1, dos. And now I want to see print tr, and then also print hey, and then print ATR. I want to see all that. I want to make sure this is working. Let's make sure everything's saved up. So I'm not sure this is gonna work. Probably an error somewhere, as usual, but that's part of the game. Okay, look at that. Tuple is out of range. Okay, solid, solid. It's because I forgot to return it. Oh, I don't need to return it. I updated the function. I was thinking I was going to return 2 things. So I just put the 1 there instead. Okay, there we go. So we have the ATR on the ones that make sense. Of course, you can't have the ATR if you don't have enough data because we're using 20 points. So here's the ATR. And then here is the last true range. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to update that code real quick. Let's go ahead and delete that. We're looking good. We're killing this. Let's go to functions. And let's go ahead. Average. True range. Calculate and add the, I should write that in case somebody doesn't know what that means. And let's delete this part. See if I can just update that code, because that would be way better. All right, let's see how long this takes. I'm looking at the clock right now, and I don't want to take too much time doing anything. Nothing. How do I do this? Delete, expand. Okay. I'm just gonna put a new file in there. Oh snap. Just get me out of here. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I think I'm just not very good with Discord yet. So this is kind of embarrassing, but whatever, I'll learn it. Upload file as a message. I'm gonna say atr.py. This function calculates the ATR okay, sweet, I'm out. How long did that take? I don't know. Half a minute? 1 minute? 1 minute too long? What's going on with this position over here though? I kind of want to get out of this. It's up a lot. It's been in there for a while. It's just the signals are saying sell. Let's see if it makes a push here. If it doesn't make a push to the lows, I think I'm just going to exit this position. All right. Calculate TR. So we have the true range. We have the average true range. Now we want to get the percent deviation of the true range from the price. This is a tricky one, but that's what we're here for. That's why we do what we do. Because if I can figure it out, anybody can figure it out, because I was one of those people that didn't know how to code. But it's weird how the world works. Make it seem like it's so hard to learn new things and you can't do anything, but I think you can learn anything. Anything, anything, anything. So let's go ahead and call this TR deviation. TR deviation equals. And if you have any questions, by the way, please let me know. I'm happy to help. See, I put all my code in Discord. times 100. Just so we get the percentage. That's gonna work, right? Because we're taking the true range and we're dividing it by the candles. We're getting the close price of the candles in the last position and multiply by 100. I think that should work. Let's go ahead and print it out. Print TR deviation. Let's run it. Okay, cool. 0.56. That looks good to me. So that's 50%. Let's keep it moving. So now we need to make sure to only enter when we're not in position. So let's just do that, and then we can kind of think through how we'll enter and exit this trade. If not in position, print we can enter because we are not in position. And let's say else, print we are probably in position, so cannot enter. Okay, perfect. What time is it? Okay. Let's go ahead and run this. We are probably in position, so cannot enter. Perfect. All right, so I only want to do this during times of consolidation. So we've already defined those things, and we can just say if TR deviation is less than consolidation percent, I thought I wrote that up there. Maybe I spelt it wrong. Oh, I forgot to put percent here. Percent. So if TR deviation is less than consolidation percent, print, well, let's get the price. Price equals fee mix. I did fee dot fetch ticker. And then we'll just pass in the symbol, and then we'll also say we want the bid. The current bid price will act as the price. So that's what somebody's willing to buy it for right now, buy whatever asset. Okay. Now once we get the price, we're going to make a new function, I believe. We need to get the extreme. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start working on that. So get the extreme consolidation. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And in this if statement as well, we could say buy if price is in the lower 1/3 of consolidation. No. Yes. That's what we want to do for it. So I'm just thinking this through. We're going to look for consolidation points and like this. And if it's in the lower 1/3 of this, we're going to buy, but remember, we're going to make our buys where their stop losses are. So it's consolidating. People will probably be loading up through this consolidation period. And while we might not make the trade, like we might not get into it, but the algo game's different because we don't have to sit there all day. But we're going to put our orders down here, or whatever this consolidation period is. We're going to put them where at least some people have stop losses, and we'll adjust from there. Maybe go deeper, maybe not. But this will take a lot of testing, you know. So that's the fun of this, and it's like a never-ending game. So get the extreme consolidation, and then we want to sell if price is in the upper 1/3 of the consolidation. Because if we're hovering up here, people are likely trying to short. Like if we're in the top third, so if this is like the consolidation pattern, if we're in the top third, people are trying to short, and we will too, but we'll be at their stop losses. So up here, we'll just pretty much go further than other people. All right, so I think that we have it thought out at least. All right, let's do this then. I think we should just build this. We need the high and the low of the consolidation. Low, high equals get. Let's make it a function. We haven't written this yet, but get extreme of consolidation. And then we'll pass in the candles in the consolidation percent. Let's go ahead and copy that over, and let's hit save. And let's go ahead and make this function real quick. Def, and we can describe it just so you know what's going on here. And this function will get and return the lowest low of the current consolidation, and the highest high. Okay, so that's pretty descriptive, I think. And we need to loop through this, through the data frame that we sent in, which are those candles. And I'll actually change this again to DF, and just change this to percent. Same thing, we're still passing it in. Loop through DF, but we actually have to loop through the DF in reverse with the newest values first. So let's do that. And you can see here my signals, the only reason I'm in this crazy short is because my signals are going nuts. 10 to 2. So we'll see how this works out. I'm a little nervous. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I already took profits, but watch it play out. May need to intervene if it goes up here or something. Just take the rest of the profit. But it's a free trade right now, so that's cool. All right, so let's loop through the DF in reverse, and we can do that by saying for index and row in df.ilog, and then we reverse it by going boom boom -1 dot iter rows, and yeah, so that should go through it in reverse. Let's write some more notes. If the percent diff and tr from close value is greater than our wanted percent, oh my goodness, percent deviance, then it broke consolidation. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that up real quick. We want to go ahead and say also add return lowest low and highest high in period. Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. Let's say if row of the true range, because I named it row up there, true range is divided by row close, and then we want to make that a percentage because we'll be comparing it to percent. So if that's bigger than percent, then we're going to return this. And if it's not, then whatever. Return df and df.index dot low. We want the minimum of that low. And then also we want to return df.index index, and we want to get the low. Okay, and then here we want to return df low.min df high.max. See if this all looks good. So true range. So if the true range divided by row close, that percentage is bigger than percent, which is our deviation, then we'll return df.index okay, cool. Let's keep it moving. All right, so let's go ahead and make sure this all works. I returned everything, I believe. So we're good to go here. So now this should work, but I want to test it. Print low, high. Probably going to be an error, but that's okay. Oh, nice. Oh, it's not going to print that. It's not going to go in there. So let's say if in position. I don't have any orders, hopefully. Okay, perfect. So it prints it. I just need to remember to put that back. I was just testing, I'm gonna run into that a lot though. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Note, remember to make the below line not in position. Can set to in position for testing. Okay, cool. What else? Did we make a good function here? I think so. Should I put that one in Discord? Well, you let me know. I threw a bunch in there already today. Let me know if you want me to throw that one in there as well. Okay. So now that we have the extreme consolidation, let's go ahead and see what else we want to do here. I'll delete this. That's the first thing I want to do. Buy if price is in the lower third. So we're not going to instantly buy or anything, but that's when the signal would, or that's the way we would buy. I kind of want to implement this right here, this bot, because this is saying short. So let me know if you want to see that. I have these signals here that put me in this short, and it's 12 signals, and it's telling me to stay short here. I got a pretty big position. Not crazy big, but in profit, and it's telling me to stay short. We'll see how it goes throughout this video. I would say, like, if it broke here, I would just, I don't know, feel silly, but that's part of the game. I'm just trusting the signals. That being said, sometimes what's good to do is do exactly what we're building, you know? So think about entering, right? If I were to enter right here, where would I want to go? Long or short? And if I went that way, where would my stop loss be? So if I entered here, my stop loss would probably be here or up here, depending how many bars that is. Just trying to think this strategy through a little bit more, but I think we have a lot of the code set up, and we've gotten a very far away, which is awesome. I'm gonna keep going here though, because we got time. Crazy that there's so many short signals right now, only 2 longs. I'm trying to think, how can I implement this, because these are some of my better signals. How can I implement that into this? because I think that would probably be better to follow some systems that do pretty well and have it at least tell us the direction. So like right now, just trying to think through like how should we implement this so it knows whether it should be opening in a short or a long. Because we already know this much. We're gonna put the ATR 1.52x, but the question is, how do we know to go long or short? And when I say we, how does the bot know? I kind of like what's going on here, to be honest. Let's see. Maybe I can just call in these guys to help. And if this says short heavily, like 8 out of 12, I started that bot here, but then I kept working on it with my other computer. The other day I was trying to turn that into a bot, and I did, but it's just showing the signals, it's not executing. Okay, maybe we look at like the hourly SMA or something. Hour. This would say to go long, while this would say to go short. I guess these will be really quick flips though. 30% will probably be too high. Let's do 10%. And let's do 7. That's 7. Okay, so I'm just trying to think through, like, how are we gonna decide, or how's the bot gonna decide to go long or short? There's just so many different ways you can do this. So I'm thinking, hey, maybe if it's under the SMA on the hourly, we open it short. What SMA is this is the question. The green one is a 20. And if it's over, we go long. I don't love that though, because it's lagging. We could use the order book. Sheesh, I would use this. I just need to figure out how to get that from here to there, because it's just a bunch of different files. Maybe I can work on that and add it in later. But for now, I think I'm just gonna do it. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna do this on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute BTC. And go for small dubs. So I'm gonna bring this down to like 5% and 3.5% stop. Just like that. And let's go ahead and say 3.5. Actually, that should be down here. We'll do 5% here. Okay, so we're gonna do small low wins. Later, I'm gonna put later for this one. Later, add in my 12 signal bot. Me trying to figure that out right now would be crazy, because it wouldn't be that crazy, but it's just, I've got like an intricate setup here, going through multiple computers, and yeah, it'd be a little tricky to add right now. So we're gonna do it on the 15-minute, go for small wins. when under 1 hour SMA, open as short, and over open as long. That just gets killed sometimes on pullbacks like this. Oh, but that's great. We already built that in. We're only trading, but only trading consolidation periods. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we need to get the SMA. And it's pretty easy to do. I believe it's just a rolling function here. Maybe we can add it into our calculate true range. Let's say calculate SMA 20 on hourly. That's gonna be tricky though, because let's do it on the 15 minute then. I mean, I don't know if that's the right play, but we can always adjust these later. So if it's under, yeah, I like that. I like 15 minute. It gives it, since this is a 15 minute bot, we'll give it everything 15 minutes, of course. So DF SMA 20 equals DF, would we want to use close? Yeah. Dot rolling 20 dot mean. So it's pretty much the same function, I believe, but it's based off the close instead of the true range, which is nice. And we'll have to check to see if this actually works, because you never know. You never know. Okay. Print candles. All right, let me see those candles. Okay. SMA 20, perfect. This looks good to me, right? This is changing. No buggity bugs. I personally look at this and I see a little change in direction, but that's why I don't hand trade, you know? The signals are showing short. Let's look at them actually though. I know I'm just seeing the 10 long, 10 short. So the short is on Ethereum daily, but it's long on the 6 hour. It's a little nerve wracking. But on the 1 hour and the 15 minute, they're short. BTC is short on the daily, long on the 6 hour. Don't love to see that. 1 hour short, 15 minutes short. Solana is short on the daily, 6 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minute. Okay, so it's a wide array of assets that are saying stay short, but you know, we're at this support-ish. Maybe it's gonna make another move down and then bounce up. I don't know, but see my bot is monitoring it at least. I think I changed it. Yeah, so the max loss I can take is 2%. And I entered up here, so it's fine. Just don't like watching profits go away slowly. You can see the P&L down here though, if you haven't already been watching. I've been keeping an eye on it. Okay. So let's build out this part where it, yeah, that's the question. What do we want to build next? Okay, so first I want to say if price is under think I need to put SMA 20 here. SMA 20 equals candles dot SMA, what did I call it? SMA 20 dot iLock -1. Let's print SMA 20. I actually want to print candles as well. And then just put something in between, print chicken. Oh, okay, okay. Didn't know you were gonna go in there and test me on that. Okay, perfect. So we got that. SMA, is this the last one? 316, 1316? Yes, it is. 71. Wait. Oh, it rounded. Okay, 7149999 is 715. Okay, so we got the right info as SMA 20. So I'm gonna say if price is below SMA 20, print we are price. Let's be descriptive here. Price. Say price. Price is below SMA 20. Make that look nice for us so I can see what's going on. So price is below the SMA 20. So we only open as short. Okay. Now, if price, I guess we don't need to use elif. Just use else. Print this, but the opposite. Price is bigger than SMA 20, so we only open as long. Okay, let's remove this again. Buy to close. Looks like we're closing this position. Maybe I've just been in position too long. Kill switch for all positions because lockout has been activated. All right, well, it is what it is, you know? It got me out of position. I built it, I put it in there for a reason. I'm not quite sure what lockout. I think it must have been the time lockout. Let me go ahead and just check that out. Just curious. Oh, I see what's going on. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. All right, so I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, I see what happened. Well, that's how it goes. Continue to lock me out then. It's a time, I think, a time thing. But that's what the bots are for. So since this is pretty much over, we can open this up a little more. So it left with a 30% win, which is a 35%, which is cool. I'm a little not upset, because you can't be upset with a win. 34% gain. But I'm just thinking now, like, how did that trigger? Anyways, let's get back to coding this. Good little win over there. I was just testing that risk bot anyways. I was looking at these signals here and just entering some hand trades the last few days. And it's been a super volatile few days. I started that series of trading, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. That is too close to like financial advice for me. I don't want to get into that. I would rather just show you the algorithms I'm coding, and hopefully they can help inspire you or give you that light bulb moment. And if they do, that's awesome. Because the way I look at it is, if it takes me 4 hours to code something, well, I can save you 4 hours. And then maybe there's somebody else like you that's super motivated, and I can save them 4 hours too. So my 4 hours actually just turn into 12 hours. So that's my whole thesis behind YouTube, is sharing is caring. And we're gonna probably have a pretty awesome group of algo traders. There's already like 400 people in the Discord. 400, 500 people. This actually looks like a pretty solid place to exit anyways. You know, we reset that big old candle here. So there's a really good example of an algorithm doing something that the human might not. Like the human, for me at least, you can hear the emotion. It's 30% win, when I think it could have been a little bigger. But that's part of the reason I code and spend my time coding instead of hand trading. It's because that emotion will get you hurt. It will get you. Because if you're like in a position and you're down on that position, you think it's going to come back. Just like when you're in a position and you're up, you think it's going to keep going up. So I'm kind of happy it took me out. Mixed emotions, obviously, mixed emotions. Okay, so I have this note here. I'm going to make this note bigger because I need to make sure that oh my gosh, what did I just do? I don't know, but it just flashed. Do we not have signals yet? We do. So, you know, maybe I can wait till this comes back up to here and enter something else. But the way I look at it is, hand trading is tough, and it takes a lot of time. And you want to watch your positions. Just like I've been kind of keeping an eye on this position. You want to watch them, and it could take an hour, or sometimes like if you know, get into it in the day, you want to take another trade in another hour, another hour, another hour. Think of if all those hours were spent on coding. That's what blows my mind. All right, let's go ahead and say, so if price is under the SMA, let's go ahead and run this. I don't think there's anything that's going to execute, hopefully, like any buys or anything. Okay, perfect. Price is under the SMA 15, which it looks like it is, which is great. So we would only open it as a short. So what would the price we enter at be? The price to enter short. Oh, and I hate to put you on a cliffhanger. I'm not gonna leave, but this is kind of my whole thesis. Like if I was in an open trade right now, I gotta pee. It's gonna take me like a little bit, like 90 seconds. I don't know how long it actually takes. I'll time it this time because I want to be aware of your time. I appreciate you sticking here with me. It just takes a lot of time to like edit videos and stuff. And I want to give you as much coding and actual things that I'm doing in the day as possible. So I do appreciate you letting me have a couple breaks here and there. But guess what? We're building things that don't need to use the bathroom and get water. And I'll be right back. Better than before. I'm back. All right, let's get back to it. I'm not gonna mess around. Let's get into it. Okay. So this shouldn't be too hard. So price to enter of the short is price minus 2x the ATR. So we have to find 2x ATR. Where do we do ATR? Let's do 2x ATR. ATR 2x equals ATR. How do we do that? I'm just kidding. I'm funny. Okay, ATR 2x, ATR times 2. I apologize if you don't like my humor because it's pretty bad. But ATR 2x times 2 would be 2x ATR. So I want to do 2 orders. Do I want to? Nah, that's just gonna make it more difficult. And what are we trading? So I don't have any open positions. Which is good. But I think we're gonna trade BTC. And I'll put UBTC here. UBTC. Because that's what Femex needs. Everything's different but per exchange. But like I said before, ask Google or ask me. You know, I'm here to throw it in the Discord, whatever. wherever. I'm just amazed. Like, I'm just amazed that Google has everything, every answer. Like coding, you just have to figure out how to like read docs, and which are ugly. But read docs, read Stack Overflow, it's all there. So price minus 2x ATR. So what would we call this? Entry price equals price minus 2 ATR 2x, and that would be our entry price. And here for this one, this would be price to enter long equals price plus 2x. It's actually ATR 2x. Let's just keep it lo mismo, the same. Okay. And this would be entry price, go price plus ATR 2x. Okay, so look at this. This is dope. Because we're only gonna go in. Yes, I like this, I like this, I like this. So we're only gonna trade long if we're above the 15 minutes. So like in this market right here, this 15 minute, we're below the green line, which is the 20 SMA. We got that. So we're saying if price is under that, this is gonna be our entry price. And we can just put a stop loss and take profit in there, I think. Okay, yeah, and if we're above the, sorry, I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. I apologize, but I'm just like thinking out loud. And if you're still here, say what's up in the chat, because you're a true warrior, and it's just so crazy to me that some people are not like you and I. Like, we go hard and won't stop until either, I don't know if you're looking for one answer or you're just trying to get better, but that's the key, is just every day. And that's why I try to build new bots every single day, because it makes me think every single day. And like I said, if I can build it here on YouTube, even if it doesn't work out for me, it might work out for somebody else. And that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so now we have the entry price. We just want to, let's make the stop loss and stuff. Let's do that. And we'll just add those to our params that I believe we made up here. Okay, did we? Uh-oh. I don't think we have it yet. So we're gonna put that right here. And let's put these back at. Let's put those there for now. I'll figure that out later. It's pretty much our stop loss, and I just gotta figure out how to do the math. Time and force, post only, and then the take profit is, we'll put it at 0 for now, but we're obviously gonna update that, and 0. So I'll write that. Limit orders only with post only. Take profit and stop loss default to 0. Changed before order. Okay, that's great. That's just great. So let's save that and let's go back to our order and let's build out the stop loss. Params stop loss equals, what do we want to do here? Price times 1 plus SL %, and then we want to divide it by 100. So let's think about this for a second. Do we want to divide by 100? So this would make it 5.5%. And if we wanted 5%, we would do that. All right, let's do 5. Well, let's keep it as 0.5 for now. The thing I'm questioning is you have to put it in like a certain number of decimals, so, but we could just test that live. So I'll just test it with one contract. Dang, my ears are popped, or not popped, but plugged. I have no clue how loud I'm speaking right now. Okay, params take profit equals price times 1 plus TP % divided by 100. So let's just hash this out real quick. Okay, so this would be 1 plus 0.5 equals 1.5. And then we would divide it by 100. That makes sense, right? Because stop loss percent up here we put at 0.5. Okay, so that would be 1.5%. Oh, sorry, that's not even the right. This is this. And sorry, this is supposed to be minus too. So 1 minus take profit percentage. Because we're short, remember? So okay, I think this looks good. Because this would be 1 minus 0.5 equals 0.5. Which 0.5%. We'll play around with it though. No worries, no worries. Okay, so now we're gonna create the order. Order equals phemex phi dot create limit cell order, and we'll pass in the symbol, pass in the size, pass in the price, params equals params, and then we're gonna do something similar here for the opposite, which is to buy. I always do this too. I always put selling first, and it's super confusing because I feel like naturally people think of buying first, but so just beware of that. That buying is second, so entry price would be this minus, and this would be plus. I guess I can get rid of all of this. I could say calculating stop loss and take profit. Okay, creating order, creating order. I'm gonna print the order actually. I'm gonna say symbol order cell of size. But remember, our entry price is different. Price equals entry price. Entry price. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. Cell of size at entry price. Okay, and then this would be a buy. I'm gonna put some stars here. 1, 2, 3. Buy. Okay, so why do I have this twice here? Should be, if we're buying, okay, so this is mind twisting stuff. We're pretty deep into this now. Okay, so if we're selling, our entry price should be price minus 2x ATR. No, it should be plus. Because if we're selling, we want a higher price to sell it. And if we're buying, we want a lower price to sell it. To buy it. Minus ATR. That might be backwards, but let's just see. I think it's forwards. It's correct, I mean. But, you know, long day thus far. Long day. Okay, so if, let's change this back to if not, because I don't think I am in position now. I'm going to check my account here. Okay, doesn't look like I'm in position, which is solid. And I think all of our rules are set. Let's go over to BTC USD. I guess I can just pull this in. Okay. Let's see if the orders get placed. Oh, that's the Discord. How do you use that for stops? Good question, bro. It's a good question. I will get to that. I will get to that soon. I'll actually just throw this code in there. How about that? Boom. If it works. Okay. Where was I? Okay, here we are. So this will actually place the orders. So, yeah, let's hope it works. I'm sure there's a bug somewhere. But yeah, let's do it. I mean, I'm not risking very much. Size is 1, I believe. Yeah, let's just do it. YOLO. Okay. So we got an error here. Donde? Line 126, line 101. Okay, so line 101. Fee. Oh, so it tried to make the order, which is dope. I probably just did my entry price wrong. So I'm just trying to figure this out right now. Create order. So in 101, so the bug's right there. Okay. Price equals entry price. Okay, so it just looks like the price might be, we go ahead and print this price here. Print price, and then print entry price. Let's do a little debug in here. Time.sleep. 783 seconds should be good. I gotta bring in sleep. Import time. I gotta fix it. Enter at stops 98 has no. What do you mean, bro? I imported time. It's right here. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna use it. Okay, so entry price, did we get those? This data frame is big. Okay, well, we're getting closer. Are we? Let's see here. Sorry, I'm thinking about this a little long. Just a little confused. Print. I'm just not seeing the entry price calculated. Oh, maybe price is a, oopsies. Let's see. Oh, my bad. Can't do that. Okay. If price is under ATR 2x, so I just messed up the ATR 2x, I think. Yeah, I tried to get a whole data frame. I see what's going on now. A little sad that I'm missing this little push down, but whatever. So this gets the ATR data frame. And we want the last ATR. ATR equals the last ATR equals ATR. Let's just do candles dot ATR. Do I have that? I think I do. This is capital. ATR dot ILOC -1. Last ATR. Okay, so that's why, that's what was going on. We figured it out, I think. So now it should just like make an order, but probably not. Because you know how that goes. Okay. Perfect. It made an order, but it just didn't work. So this is rejected. So that means I just did the math backwards. That's fine. Typically, pretty typical. I'm a little dyslexic. So if we want to open it as a short, then we would want the price right? Like, so I'm just trying to think this through. Price plus ATR 2x. So ATR 2x, see if it printed that out. Okay, 1942. So this is the price plus 2x ATR. And that equals 9452. And at 452, I would put a post only limit order at 1 and click short, and it's submitted. So what did I do here? Maybe it's saying like the TE cell SL should get base. Okay, So that's fine. That was good. I think this is wrong. So let's look into this a little bit because got to make sure this is correct. Obviously. Obviously. So let's go ahead here and just figure how we are going to change this. So if it's a sell, buy if price. Okay, sell if price. So for the stop loss, we would do price times 1 plus SL% divided by 100. And we do price minus, here, let's do this. Print this. I want to see the stop loss. And I want to print this as well. Okay. And let's just put this here so I can see where it's at. And I can see what's going on here. Okay, perfect. Stop loss sell condition. Okay, so it's at the stop loss. We just made this different. Oh, I see what's going on. Stop loss percent. Okay, so these are just triggering before the price. So we just have this, we need to work on this here. And what do we want from it? We want price plus 3%. So entry price though, that's what it is. It's price versus entry price. That, I was gonna say, like, the equation looks solid to me. But that's what coding is, you know? That's what coding is. Guessing and checking. Let's see how it works now. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I want to say some more here though. TP is this. And wait, that's not gonna work for me. Params F. Why is it not working? I'm not gonna do that. Whatever. I guess I don't need it. So this is it. Like, this is how we do it. And let's go ahead and look at those active orders. You can see the take profit will be when we get 3% or whatever percentages we put out at the above. So we can play around with this, or I will play around with this, see what percentages we want to use. But you can see the take profit would be at 13. So entry would be 19,480. Oh, you can't even see this. 19,481. And then the take profit would be, remember this would be a short, and this is for if anybody was to enter right here, their stop loss would be probably 2 away. Kind of want to see 1.5, see what that looks like. But then we would grab the short, come down, and the take profit would be 19,384. So 19,384. So we're in and out before most people, you know? Which is good. Now we have to factor in leverage too. I haven't done that. I think this looks solid though. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. 0.3 and 0.15 because this has some leverage to it and I don't want to get greedy. So let's go ahead and try this out. You know what? That might be too close though. Let's just stick with what we had for now. I don't know why that says 30%, but let's go ahead and close this. I already changed it to 1.5 last ATR. So yeah, I will, let's see how this goes though. Shows the price. I don't need to see any of this anymore. I'll keep it in there just for debugging purposes. And else buying because price is over SMA 20. Perfect. All right, let's see. I think this should work down here too because we switched out the entry price. How could I test it? I think it's the same. Yeah, the only thing. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I found it. Sell and sell. Woo! Buy. There we go. Okay, so the last thing we got to do here is schedule this every 20 seconds. So let's say run the bot every 20 seconds. Schedule dot every 20 dot seconds dot do and bot, and then we'll say while true try, and then we say schedule dot run pending and accept print air running bot sleeping for 30 seconds. It's weird because my time didn't work earlier, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's put it at 2 seconds for now, just so we can see if it actually runs. Delete that. I probably just imported this wrong. Whatever, I'll figure that out later, but this works, so let's go ahead and scroll down. Just remove these for now. It's a little funky what's going on there, but I'll get to that in a second. And I'm gonna put all of this code inside of the bootcamp. You already saw I put a bunch of the Discord, so you can grab that. How do you get access to the Discord? Just go to the link below, put in your email address, and I'll send you access to the Discord. And yeah, this is pretty awesome because now if I run this, it's gonna run every 2 seconds. So you can see, just entered, or just put the orders in. But look at that, it's stacking the orders. So I actually am not done yet. So what I want to do now is cancel. Oh, it's just going to keep ordering too. Cancel all orders, right? It's just gonna keep putting all these orders in. It's okay. I mean, it's only one. So we'll just do that. We'll just throw cancel all orders in here before it puts the order in. Fmix. Fee, I guess. Fee dot cancel all orders. And then we pass in the symbol. Look at this. It's gonna blow me up. Let's go ahead and put that in there. So, all right, I think that's solid now. So it's gonna, every time it goes through, it's gonna cancel the order now. So it's good. It should cancel all those. I think I'm gonna make a couple updates here. But this is the end of it, essentially. I'm gonna go ahead and put a time.sleep here. Time.sleep. Maybe I'm importing something weird here. Import time, from time import sleep. Maybe I need to do that here as well. Let's go ahead, from time, time.sleep. And let's see. Okay, well, I'll play around with that. I don't know what's going on with my time. I think it's because I'm importing some things from the other files as well. So over here from date time, import time. Yeah, I'm just doing something funky with the files, but that's pretty easy to fix. So I'm gonna put in a time.sleep here of like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Because I don't want it to overtrade, but that's pretty easy for you to do. So you can go ahead and do that. I'll also put all this code inside the bootcamp and all that good stuff. But if you want to see more videos like this, I'll make sure to post another one. So yeah, this bot essentially buys, or it sets the orders up exactly where everybody else is putting their stop losses. Now, it should be powerful to watch because this is pretty much counter trading the masses. And if you want to see me build a back test out for this, let me know. And I can make a back test out for this as well. And just let me know in the comment section.